Okay, I'm just gonna come out and say it. Rocket League gets boring sometimes. Okay, look, after playing this game for 5+ years, I've definitely had my ups and downs with my enjoyment for this game. Now, don't get me wrong, I still love this game and I still enjoy playing ranked, but there are definitely times where I just cannot take my solo queue teammates any longer. Now, in these times, it's important to realize that playing ranked Rocket League and dealing with these absolute clowns in your doubles games is not all that Rocket League has to offer. Because I've had so much experience figuring out different ways to play this game, I have cultivated a list of the 10 best things to do when you're bored in Rocket League. But before we begin, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I'm doing a giveaway at 10k subs and all you have to do to enter is subscribe and join my Discord. Now, let's get into the video. Now, starting off the list, we have workshop maps. Alright, now when I figured out that you could literally add custom-made maps to Rocket League and play them, I just had to throw that shit back. In the Steam community tab, you can find a map for literally every single purpose. They have golf maps, dribble maps, volleyball maps, and even Among Us map. This is simultaneously one of the best ways to train your mechanics while also being extremely fun to mess around with all the different selections of maps you can have. My personal favorite maps to play are the parkour courses and the rings maps, but you can find maps for pretty much everything. Now, unfortunately, workshop maps are only for PC players, but I do have a video where I cover alternatives to workshop maps for you console players, so definitely check that out. Alright, this is one of my favorite things to do when I feel like I need to change something up in my gameplay. With the amount of items Rocket League straight out gives out for free and items you can buy in the shop, there is an endless amount of combinations and dripped out cars you can customize to flex on your plat teammates. Taking time to customize your car also sets you apart from other players, so you don't end up looking like the average gold player. Like, come on, you took the time to go into your garage, customize your car, and thought, yeah, this is it. You can search up videos for inspiration or look at concepts online, and even with the default garage Epic gives you to start off, there's still a lot of things you can do. Now, obviously there's a couple designs which are clearly the best, but if you guys want more options, another really fun thing you can do is trading. Okay, I know I've barely covered trading on my channel so far, but this is literally an entirely different side to Rocket League that so many players participate in. Trading can make the game so much more fun because you now have another thing to work towards. Expanding your inventory and getting the sickest possible items to drip out your car can be some of the most fun that you can have in Rocket League, and you're not even playing the actual game, which honestly says a lot. Back in the olden days, I too used to be a trader. I would grind games to stack up my crate collection so I could trade for black market items like Heatwave and Parallax. There's also a ton of content creators like Zenic and Pick-a-Pixel which make amazing videos on trading. It's a lot of fun, but definitely be careful of scammers. Many tears have been shed over item swap scams and key swipes. Alright, now Baka's mod is a really cool addition you can add to Rocket League that will make your gameplay so much better. Essentially, it's like Rocket League 2.0. You can customize your car with literally every single item in the game. You can have a bunch of new training tools that you can use to make training so much easier, and you can also do this. Honestly, if you don't have this installed already, you're seriously holding yourself back. This mod is essential for every Rocket League player. The amount of new content this mod gives you and the fact that you can modify your training even more just makes this mod actually so sick. The fact that you can also add mods on top of this mod as well just makes this literally unmatched. Like, you can literally add aimbot to Rocket League. Unfortunately, this is also only available for PC players. Look, I'm sorry, but hey, at least you console players have, one of the best alternatives to the soul-crushing grind of solo queue is practicing freestyling. Now, I understand that practicing Rocket League itself sounds kinda boring, but what you're practicing for is the ability to hit the most insane clips you will ever hit in your life. Rocket League can get super boring when you're spending every single hour in game grinding the same safe training pack over and over again, so to get a lot more variety in your gameplay, try going for more flashy mechanics once in a while. I personally love trying to practice ceiling musties when I'm bored, but obviously not everyone has the same base mechanics for that, but try learning any type of advanced mechanic that you really want to learn, like flip resets, ceiling shots, or even breezies, depending on your skill level. It really makes the game so much more fun when you can pull out these shots in game, and getting better at freestyle mechanics can honestly be more satisfying than just straight ranking up. Alright, so there was this one glitch that was found with this spike rush, which is actually hilarious and that you can try out right now. What you want to do is head into an exhibition match with spike rush settings on. Now, once you get into the game, wait a little while to get your spikes activated and then boost towards the ball and jump on top of it so it attaches to your back wheels. If you do this correctly, you should start levitating off the ground. I will admit that this does take some practice, but once you can actually do it, it's actually the funniest thing in the world. Like, look at this. Oh, and also, in the next time Spike Rush comes back out as a limited time game mode, you can actually use this in-game. Not caring at all if you win or lose your Rocket League games is one of the most enlightening and best experiences you can have in this game. What I personally love doing is having my friends all equip the most boofy cars possible and heading into extra modes with our only intention being to troll as much as possible. Now, I'm not saying to be toxic in chat or anything, that's kinda scummy, but honestly, chasing demos and stuff is definitely on the table. Hanging out and laughing and generally having an amazing time just trolling in extra modes is probably my favorite thing to do out of any activity on this list. The conversations you have with your friends is unmatched, and the memories you make playing these game modes overshadow almost any other experience you can have in this game.
No.
Firing at all syllables.
Now, the last 3 activities in this video are 3 of the most fun game modes that I absolutely love playing with my friends. If you don't really have friends to play with, then sucks, I guess. Nah, you can either join my Discord where I'm building a community of people who love video games and Rocket League, or you can go on the Rocket League subreddit to find cool people to try these out with. Now, the first game mode is Sharks and Minnows. Grab a couple of friends and head into a private match with demo on contact. Have one player go in the middle and the rest line up on the goal line. The job of the players on the goal line is to make it all the way to the other goal line without the player in the middle demoing them. If a player gets demoed, they join the player in the middle and the process repeats until there's one player remaining. This game is insanely fun, and it makes you feel like you're a freaking Spartan charging to victory. You can also completely disrespect your friends by taking their angles over and over again if you're good enough. Okay, I really like this game because you only need one other player to try this out. Basically, I was doing my, usual peruse of YouTube, watching Musty's videos, and then I saw this video of them breaking the world record for most rallies in Heat Seeker, and I was like, okay, I have to try this out. And it was actually super fun. What you want to do is go into a private match with your friend and change the game mode to Heat Seeker. Have your friend on one team and you on the other, and start your rally. Your goal is to keep the ball going between each other for as long as possible, without the ball going into the net. This involves a lot of strategy, and after a while, the ball starts zooming across the map, so it can definitely get super intense. I think my record was like 100 or something, but I bet you guys could definitely get higher. Now, finally, my personal favorite to play is Ultimate Chaos. Now, you can approach this game mode in 2 different ways. You can either tell your friends they're playing this, or you can not tell them. Basically, grab a couple of friends and create a private match, but what you want to do is turn on as many crazy mutators as possible. When your friends load into the game and see the essay written on the side of their screen, it's one of the funniest things in the world. This is by far the best game mode to play because it allows for so much trolling and funny plays trying to predict where the ball will go and adapting to how your car moves around the map. I spent so many hours playing the different combinations you can do with the mutators, and the best part is, you can play this cross-console with any version of Rocket League. Okay, I just went over the 10 best things you can do when you're bored in Rocket League, but actually, now that you made it to the end of the video, I'm going to show you one simple thing you can do to have so much more fun with Rocket League. All you gotta do is go into your Epic Games library, right-click the 3 dots next to Rocket League, and press uninstall.